All right. Oh, yeah. I've seen this before. All right, so I've seen people put this on a totem. I think I was supposed to get Flame Dash.
This is for your own good,
Sister. Yeah, so typically the reason that you don't really need to follow the path here is because piety blocks the path for you. From you? For you? To you? And so you have to kind of find a different way to get to the forest, which is definitely on one of these side paths. So it's just random to determine which, if it's north or southward or one way or the other. I don't really know if this is north or south. Either way, it's off the path, so you're better off just not following the path initially. Just taking a good old 50-50. Figure out if it's the right way. I don't know what I just targeted. Burning ground, some rough shit to deal with for energy shield. It just makes it so your energy shield constantly degens, never has a chance to regen. We're just gonna, you know, skip on past the boss for now. A greater mana flask. Actually, maybe don't need a greater mana flask. We've got enough mana regen as it is. Wow.
The sirens appear to be dining well.
This is loading real good. I think my Xbox just sucks. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna cast. So this is probably one of the more random zones in the game. One of the most random zones. You're looking for like a sunken, ruined ship with a cave entrance. I don't know what the zone's called. And in there, you're gonna look for the all flame, but where it is, especially in relation to everything else, is just kind of whatever. So, I know having a system to try to navigate this space is probably the best way to go about it. I usually just hug the left wall, and I find something. So there's 3 things in the zone. Oh, I guess there's a waypoint. There's a person named, I forgot what his name. I almost said Flintlock. That's not his name. There's a Captain Fairgraves, But you need the All Flame core, so if you find him first, it's really unfortunate. You want to find this sunken ship first, ideally. And this is Cavern of Wrath. So this is the Cavern of Wrath is the next area. But the good thing is, if you get to the Cavern of Wrath, really all that means is you get the waypoint, and that's like kind of good. So you can just get the waypoint and leave. You can actually opt to go back to town now, because I think once you get to the Cavern of Wrath, I think you get a skill gem. So this door, I think, has to be Ship Graveyard Cave. So this is what you want. The All Flame is in here. Like I said, most times I actually don't. I encounter the cave before I encounter the Cave of Wrath. Cavern of Wrath? Just weird random layout sometimes. Most of the layouts are relatively predictable because the game is like it's like made in chunks, so that there's certain chunks that line up, and then the stuff in between is generated procedurally, I guess. But this area has more stuff that's super random. I gotta say, I'm immediately pretty into the game. I think it's like much more consistent than the Xbox. Even like the couple like bits of lag that we've had so far. On the Xbox, I would usually expect to just have those all the time instead of maybe occasionally, which is what we've had them so far. Right, so then we're gonna swing over and swing over down this way and then get these energy shield leech gems. Again, I don't really know if these are going to be compatible with what I've got going on. I'm just going to hope that they work, and then we're going to be good. Silken vest.
You and I were the only ones that made it to shore, alive anyway. This place is crawling with criminals. Find something you can defend yourself with.
So being in the fragmented bit slows you, so it's not ideal. It's kind of gnarly because I'm just gonna get out. These dudes can just throw fire at you off screen, so that's not the best thing ever. There was a way to go through here. Yeah, I think I just realized while I was standing up that probably one of the big contributing factors to the town loading really poorly is that everyone has this like weird fire frog. And potentially a fire head. So, part of the problem. Wow. Baited by the exit. Oh. One thing that's really frustrating is there's no, like, connection meter. So if I do have a poor connection, there's no way for me to tell. Ooh, fire damage. Ooh, cold res also. And we're gonna have to stick with this until we beat Merveil. Merveil's all cold damage, so One of the things you want to try to get before this first boss that's coming up is cold resistance and cold stuff. Or I guess cold resistance. There's cold resistance rings. Cold resistance is an affix on a lot of the gear. Cold resistance. Okay, so now that we have the all flame, it puts you right back out at the entrance of the cave. So now you're looking for Fairgraves. So Fairgraves, it's usually along the water, but this is a big zone and water could actually just be anywhere. I think we lucked out and it's right here. Okay, yeah, here you go. Yeah, so usually the sequence is...
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So, what am I doing here? Apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathos, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it, the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Till I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting. My all-flame, my
I found
blessed, damned all-flame. Oh, you want your moment in the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the all-flame to give life, it must first be kindled with life. And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have. Namely, you. Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts. I'm sure, were the circumstances reversed, you'd do precisely the same.
Ow. Ow.
And that's how you die properly, sailor boy. No half measures, thank you.
Oh shit. Mana gain on kill. Would be cool if I needed it. Let's see. How's the zone? Okay. Since we got everything, we go back to town with a town portal. You haven't told her the secret? What does that mean? What's the secret? Oh, I'm lagging.
Mervale dwells in the caves beyond the wrecks, at the head of Siren's Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues to return the favor. If you must take your chances with the Siren, then have this. It may be of some help. But please, know that you don't have to do this. Tarkley and I are getting used to having you around.
Oh, she's getting used to me. Fires a projectile that applies damage over time debuff when it hits. You are healed for a portion of the debuff damage. The debuff spread by contagion. This skill cannot be used by traps or mines. Oh.
A wayfish, waterlogged witch, washed up in ray classed. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy go. You could scorch a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. At last, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion. Fairgraves was a good man, a fine explorer. He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse, usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to many. 'Twould be a shame to spoil a good hero. So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
Okay. Yeah, so the pathing we're gonna opt to take is we're gonna swing along this way so that I have strength and dexterity available if I need it. I don't know if I'll need it. I don't plan the stat requirements when I do builds usually, which is probably bad. I'm going to use one of these armor scraps. Then we're going to chance it. Oh yeah, there you go. Heckin' heck yeah. That weren't too bad.
Yes?
I think I know what essence drain actually is. So it's spread by contagion. So I guess the flow you're supposed to do is contagion, then essence drain, then kill them. This is like a little Orby deal. I wonder if this applies to dots that have already been applied. Oh no, they take more damage. It does not do damage itself. Probably has a really low duration. It's probably the bigger problem. Oh no, I don't think I fully answered you. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Did I do something? Okay. If women know the secret, TM. I don't think I'm using any of the physical damage on my wands. Maybe it's just anyone that has contagion. Huh, I don't know. Sequence here, I'm not really getting. Now you should know. No, it's just as confusing.
You and I were the only ones that made it to shore, alive anyway. This place is crawling with criminals.
I'm just gonna walk out.
Find something
Fuck this.
you can defend yourself with.
Oh, I should have checked. I don't know when you get spell totem. I feel like a wither totem is what I want. I have like 0 life regen. Wow. That's bizarre. I'm so cold. Secret about the thing with the moving of things? Nope, nope, nope. Still no. I really don't have to kill all these people, but you know. I'm going for that 100% clear achievement. No, it's okay. It's cool. I put the no girls allowed tag on Twitch. So we're safe here. Okay, we're gonna see how not good I am at this. Probably just do a lot of my damage with Essence Drain. Boop. Boop. Ow, 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 ow. Why have 1 dot when I can have like 5? Damn it. Just gonna hit him with the thing and then run. I wonder if I can just use Essence Drain as my main skill. That's like AoE on it. I don't know when I get Bane or Soul Rend, so. Oh, I just got really dizzy all of a sudden.
Poor fishwife.
The Star of Ray
Nothing
class.
does this to you.
Poor fishwife. Yeah, we're gonna take the Sapphire Ring because it could have stats. You know that thing that we do that women find super
It's nice to
attractive
see
but
there's
isn't
still
really
some
the
life
thing
in this
it looks like we're
twitching
doing?
corpse of a continent.
Ah, yes. Of course. How could I forget? I barely recognize myself. I have a flaming head now. Don't let them know how it's actually done. Ah, okay, don't worry. The secret is safe with me, and by me, I mean men. What? Oh yeah, you can really bypass a bunch of this area. I was supposed to get like flame dash or something maybe. This gives you cold resistance armor, right? Cold resistance. This is 6 to 11. Yeah, here we go. Oh shit. Anything else level because I had more decks? I meant to check that because Sorry, just doing the inventory movie aroundy game.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
I hunt boar, hunt to feed my people. If you are not a friend to us, you will need to run faster than boar.
You will need to run faster than boar. Cruz is my favorite character. He's definitely not a dick. Oh, wait, he's kind of just a dick. Alright, so once we get Soul Rend though, we're just gonna make it work. Unless it's absolutely awful, then I don't know, maybe Bane will be cool. Ruh-roh. Handle. They land behind me? How rude. Really don't need to kill this guy. Wither. I want this portal scroll. Oh, oh, oh. Ow. Ow. Highly rude. He has his knockback on his hit. I guess as long as they don't end up behind me. That's fine. What did I just pick up? In the most ideal scenarios, we put cold. I have a reflex to put freezing off on like a utility flask that's not a health one. The benefit.
Ready, Exile?
Oh.
It is time to hunt!
The air stinks of thaumaturgy. I could learn a thing or two here.
Literally can't talk to Einar. The benefit of putting on a utility flask is the issue is that you put like some kind of beneficial effect on a health flask. Once the health the healing effect ends, so too does the beneficial effect of your flask.
Exile. Off you go! You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
Oh no. Doesn't the game know I'm trying to pick up these chromatics? Come on. These are all superior too. Fun. Einar is better at the game than me right now. I don't have a... normally have flame dash. And it's normally mapped to the upper button. I don't have any augments. God damn it. I augmented it twice and didn't get a beneficial thing. Probably should have not done it the second time. Or tried to augment it twice, I guess. Oh snap, I can't use these. Great. Selling them. Oh my god. Einar can help me with the fragmented memory.
It's him. He sails back to me, my Doreso. I shall sing for him. I shall show him the way.
Oh no, there's 3. Wow.
Clatter.
It's not the worst thing ever. Could hold another item if we just move things a slight bit. Oh no. Damn. Of course. Wasn't really sure what the like right move there was. Oh, actually, since there's a bunch of loot here, this is a good opportunity to. I don't normally use the loot filters in this game, but there are loot filters built in. Oops, nope, I didn't want to invite anybody. So there you go. This is the difference, like, just the putting on the soft filter does. Just a bunch of items, soft. Then I guess one of the other immediate problems is like, I don't know what all the different tiers really mean in this version of the filter.
Well prepared for the end. This is a fine capture.
I just picked something up, I think. That was my Freezy flask. Yeah, I still think the optimal experience would just be to let you customize that stuff on the fly, for real. Like, Torchlight was like one of the first games to have anything akin to a loot filter. And kind of what you did in that game was you picked it based on certain categories, and then you would set like a rarity breakpoint. So like maybe you do want to still look at like chest items, but only over a certain rarity. And obviously in like Path of Exile it'd be like massively complicated to do something like that, but so far the experience of like soft, I don't think it's adequate.
That was a great hunt, Exile. Aina will write a mighty poem about it. That look in your eye, I recognize it. A survivor, just like Aina. That is my name.
You and Aina.
Aina. In my native tongue, it means lone fighter. That is what
It means ain't no bitch.
Years. But it is dangerous now to fight alone. Too dangerous, even for the mighty Aina. We are in the final days of this world, Exile. Of that, I am sure. We survivors must unite, prepare for the end.
For the
and delay
right.
its arrival as long as we can. For that, we will need supplies, weapons, shelter, food. This is where you come in. It will surprise
I thought you played D&D. I played occasionally.
The others here are
I'm not actively playing right now.
They do not see the end coming.
I'm not in a game right now.
They are not survivors like me or you. Before we met,
I was playing like maybe a month ago, but people got busy,
they got
so
into the grain,
you had to put the
then
game on hold.
meat. They were not as picky as Aina about where they did their business. I learned that rowers do not digest rower meat very well. So I moved them to a new location, the menagerie, far away. It is a secret place. This is where we will perform the ritual for the first ones.
The
I have
first
built
ones.
a blood altar for such a purpose.
Oh, I thought I
Do you
played
wish to
with
see
Gig.
it?
No,
Tell Aina.
I think she plays D&D
will
in
be taken
person,
there.
and I don't actually live near them. Just stopping by. All right, cool. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm gonna skip you. Oh no! Reading hard. Alright, so for this next bit, it would be beneficial to have lightning resistance. Oh, sweet, a trial. This is the first one I've encountered, which is bizarre. Burr. Burr. Taking cover. Dude, I want to use spark shit. Fuck these guys.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation. The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
Yeah, 0.08% of spell damage. Will not be a lot right now, so that's kind of why I'm kind of concerned. So the issue that I usually have with loot filters is that I'm quite used to the impression that the default filter gives you in terms of like what colors mean and how all that stuff works. So when I switch to the never sync filters, it's like pretty jarring. I think you can like figure out what a lot of that stuff means, but I just don't.
Failure stings, sister.
Failure stings, sister. Okay.
It slaughtered everyone. Help me.
Ow. Right, so you need only grab the baleful gem, and you can leave. And then Helena will meet you in town. So you don't really have to talk to her. There's actually very few people you actually have to talk to. Have to talk to? Have to? There's not a lot of people you have to. You know what I'm saying? So you can just kind of skip a bunch of people if you want.
The Oriathan girl, she is alive. She wants to stay with us, not to go back to her people. I say we take her traitor's heart to the chief. Ask that the warriors in black leave us be. I sleep less, but no more, thanks to you. Helena gave me these. Use it or cast it away. I do not care. I have no time.
I do not
for
care.
Helena's breed of peace.
I guess I'm not using any of these. Arctic armor. Chilling enemy. I'm using Arctic armor.
I gave the Ebony Legion my faith and my loyalty, and it offered me nothing but fear and death in return. Thank you for freeing me from both. I have nothing to give you but my gratitude and my knowledge. I know you have no use for the former, so let's hope the latter makes up for it. Piety led us into that wretched place in the hopes of finding a device named simply the Spike. Fashioned by Inquisitor Meligaro, it was said to enable the injection of calibric extantia into living flesh. Calibric extantia being the corrupt energies locked within virtue gems. We couldn't find the Spike, yet we met its most successful application. The blackguards will never stop pursuing someone they consider a traitor. I'm a danger to everyone around me, and not long for this world if I can't find a place to hide. Based on what the Asmeri have told me of this region, the Dread Thicket is rumored to be a terribly dangerous and wild place. The blackguards will never search there. Let's travel separately to avoid detection, and I'll meet you there.
Okay. I don't know who else I need to talk to here.
I am Yena, keeper of the spirit.
I think I get a reward right now,
Are
but I
you
don't
a
remember
kind
who
exile,
gives it to
like
me.
Eremir? He is good to us, helps us. You will stay and help us too, yes? A beast hunts us in her dreams, a great white beast, tortured and maddened by bad men, a long time gone. She will come here one night to tear, crush, and eat. Her pain tells her to. Find the white beast and end her pain before she shares it with us.
Okay. Never mind. I guess we're good. Let's get going. Oh, I need to go get Flame Dash. If I didn't need it before, I need it now. Let's just go get Flame Dash. I'm gonna be like Flame Dashing over some little river bends here, so it would be useful to have.
I thought you were a fool for seeking out Mervale. A fool in love with death. Now, I don't know. Still, you've delivered this coast from the terrors that long held sway here. We may now find some respite, and that's more than any of us could have hoped for. But please, consider this. What have you become when even nightmares fear you?
What have I become? Alright, so I guess I'm looking for Spell Totem also. I don't know what level you get it. That's why I have to look. Ooh, Unbound Ailments with Essence Drain. Shit. Flame Surge. Flame Dash isn't here? Do I not know how to read? I don't have a transmute. Okay, I will keep that
What little help I can offer you.
bow. Alright. We don't have Flame Dash, so we just have to do this the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way just means walking. It's not an area designed for you to have a movement skill like that, so the fact that I won't have one is okay. I'll just see that it's like significantly slower. I can't believe I don't have a transmute. I don't think I typically sell to get them or anything. I just happen to have one. Transmute. So right here, you can just flame dash over this, but because I don't have flame dash, gotta find another way across. I have to find another way home pizza boy. Oh, fun. It just found the path. It just happened to go this way. It didn't happen to go this way, did it? So I kind of want to follow the path because I can eventually get a waypoint here that I want. Nice. Is this gonna be the right way? I have no idea where I am. I normally don't go this way. Oh, they're hitting me with chaos damage into my own medicine. Let's see if we can't get to this waypoint. I think what we'll do is I'll put a scroll right here. It's probably like literally just right over here. You only find the waypoint if you follow the path. Ooh, these are good links. Yeah, I think my ideal loot filter experience would allow me to just like filter out items of like bases that I'm just not going to use. Okay, so I think traditionally on the Xbox I would just think to just turn around and walk right back because loading the town, going to the portal, and then going right to the portal would be really slow. Like on PC that would be like super snappy really fast. And that's closer to the speed that I expect, but that's not the speed that I get on the Xbox. And it makes me think that, like now I think my Xbox is broken. Or not like broken, I guess. Just, you know, it's broken. All right. So now we'll see how not effective this is. I think it'll be more effective if I get like a bigger hitting move, but It's not moving. Hang on. Let's read these skills. Might not work with these because these are all damage over time. Okay, that's good to know though. Okay, so next thing we're looking for now that we opened up the path is the Weaver's Den, because that's also in this area. The way this area is broken up is split in half by the path along the center. So one way is going to be Alira's Cave, which is one of the bandit camps you're going to need, and then one side is the Weaver's Path. You can tell that Alira's camp is to the north because I don't know how to move this map actually. Along the path there's a break pointing northwestward. You can kind of see it on the top right. That means that the Weaver's Den is in the southeast-ish area. Gotta find out where. Detonates nearby corpses. Did I do it already? You're gonna know it by spider webs, but as you're kind of running through the area at first, you'll definitely know by the break in the path. Yeah, I'm either not doing actual spell damage, or I'm not doing enough to proc, or to get any energy shield off of a 0.8%. It's probably some combination of both. So as we run along here, we're going to start to notice spiderwebs on the trees. It's probably going to be much more easterly. Here you go, spiderwebs. This is how you know you're getting close to the Weaver's Den. So the Weaver's Den you need to do because it's it's part of the progression. Superior Greater Flask. Alright, here you go, Weaver's Den. Found it. Found it. This area is pretty straightforward, you just gotta find the Weaver at the end. Kill him, get the spike, then you're good. I'm not talking to you. Magic monsters, rogue exiles, that make different.
The very land learns to heed my demands.
Total recover per second from energy shield leech. Ooh, 24% increased damage while on full energy shield. Gem Cutter's prism increases the quality of a skill gem, so relatively rare, very effective depending on the skill. Regret gives you 1 passive skill respect point. Over the course of playing the game, you'll get a bunch, but it just kind of gives you 1 extra. So, for that reason, like, skill commitments aren't all that permanent in Path of Exile, or most aren't. I guess they all aren't, but, you know, video games.